When Trump begins his presidency, there will be four groups most at risk for deportation. And today I want to discuss who is most at danger for immigration once Trump begins his presidency. So those four groups are: number one, anyone convicted of criminal offenses, especially if it's not your first strike. If you've had multiple convictions, you are number one on the list for deportation. Two is anyone with a pre-existing deportation order. If a judge in immigration court signed your order of removal and you never left since then, and you also never started a new case, tried to reopen, you're not in appeal right now, you don't have a VAWA pending or anything like that, you are in danger when Trump begins. You better move. Three is anyone who was only allowed to enter at the border in the last 2 years under Biden to start their removal case. You didn't get humanitarian parole status. You were just allowed to enter and the court case began against you. You're in danger. And who do you think is the last fourth group? Write in the comments who you think is another group in danger, and like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Drum roll, please. Finally, the fourth last group is people who entered unlawfully and never filed anything. You'd be surprised how many people like that live in the U.S. To legalize in the United States and figure out your personal strategy.
Who is not going to get deported under Trump because they're in legal status. They're legal here, so they shouldn't get deported. This doesn't mean they might not get arrested in an ICE raid, but hopefully even if they get arrested, they will get released quickly with no consequences. So let's get right into it. And before I do, please subscribe to our channel, follow us, give us a like, and share with your friends. Number one, U.S. citizens are legal, but I've heard that ICE raids are, arresting people sometimes who look, Latino or speak Spanish or look like they speak Spanish. They've already grabbed a couple of U.S. citizens, but released them on getting proof of their citizenship, like a passport. Two, lawful permanent residents, green card holders are legal and not going to get deported. Make sure to carry your green card with you everywhere you go. And if you're a citizen, carry a copy of your passport everywhere you go, unfortunately. Next, people with valid non-immigrant temporary visas, including people who are invalid F1 student status, H1B work visa, L1, B1 and B2 tourists. If you don't violate anything, if there's no crimes, you are here legally, you're not going to get deported. Number four is people already approved for asylum, have asylum status, or approved as a refugee, and you have your refugee status. However, pending asylum or pending something like pending VAWA, or like if you are still waiting for your case to be approved, even though you are legal, ICE might not agree and might start removal proceedings against you, so get ready to have a lawyer on your side. However, if you already have approved asylum status, approved refugee status, you're legal, you're not getting deported. Number five is temporary protected status. Many countries qualified, and people like from Ukraine, El Salvador, Haiti for now have TPS. So if you have it, you're in status. Sixth is deferred action for childhood arrivals, DACA recipients. These are the dreamers. These are individuals who were brought to U.S. as kids, and Obama allowed them to get some kind of status as DACA. Seven is people who have parole right now, parolees. You people from some other countries have humanitarian parole status, you're fine. Number eight is special, usually humanitarian categories. For example, special immigrant juvenile status peeps who are approved. U visa approved. T visa approved. VAWA approved. All these statuses mean that you're getting deferred removal. You're not in removal status. You cannot be removed. So if you're VAWA approved, SIG approved, U visa approved, or T visa approved, you're in good shape. If you're not approved but pending, waiting it's questionable, and hopefully you filed something and they will feel bad for you and will let you go. Finally, let's talk about if you filed for asylum and you're waiting for a court hearing or waiting for an interview. It's not clear how they're going to treat you, and Trump has allowed them now to enter into immigration courts and probably arrest people who have criminal records, a rap sheet. So it's hard to say what's going to happen right now, but filing for asylum, filing for VAWA, filing for TVs, a cancellation of removal, does give you status. So hopefully those people will not be getting deported. If you're waiting for asylum, you might get a very quick, on-the-spot, credible, fair interview. My best advice is to carry all the receipt notices on you and carry a copy of your asylum application and story on you in case you do get arrested, so you have your story, you're familiar with what you said when you filed for asylum. Give us a call today to at least start a case. You are going to be in better shape than just sitting around undocumented.